Hi, it's Kadai from Nota BDS. How's it going, everybody? Listen, it is Erev Shabbat. It's Friday evening, and I'm in the community of Eli, where I live. And not only about 20 minutes from here, north, is the village, the Arab village, where there was a lynching yesterday, attempted lynching yesterday, in which a Jewish resident was driving through who had to shoot himself out into safety and to protect himself. And so what we're doing right now is we are driving up to the local army base to go visit somebody very close to me, my little brother-in-law, and bringing him some treats because he is there for Shabbat. So come, let's take a ride. Alright, so thanks for taking a ride with me. So yeah, we're going to the closest army base, which is located near the Arab village of Chawawa. Sorry, I don't know how to say it so well. Anyway, so check this out. There's some reports saying that the army didn't respond in time, that there was, I mean, you saw a video, I posted it yesterday, a Palestinian ambulance was actually blocking a Jewish resident from actually passing, so it was blocked in, and it was being bombarded by rocks and boulders as international press were standing there as accomplices, filming and recording everything going on. It's as if like they don't have any kind of responsibility to protect innocent lives. Anyway, so as you can see, we're driving through the Binyamin region from Eli to Tzomet Tapuach. Tapuach means apple, and Tzomet Tapuach is where there's an army base, and that's where we're headed. As you can see, there's beautiful landscapes, olive trees, mountains all around. There are our Arab villages and around, and generally speaking, things are pretty quiet. Unfortunately, in the last few days, especially since the hunger strike of the prisoners, of the terrorists, the terrorists in Israeli jails are on a hunger strike. So these quote-unquote protests, which are really lynch mobs, are in solidarity of these terrorists. So as you know, as Jews drive through, they're being blocked and they're being targeted. And so the people who are keeping us safe are the Israeli Defense Forces and the Border Patrol. So we're actually going to go deliver some baked goods for Shabbat for some of the soldiers who are keeping us safe, who are located right there, who are essentially the first responders. So let's go see if we can go and speak to some of them. Okay, we finally got here. We can't show who the people are because they're amazing special units. You really can't show their face. They don't want to be put in the limelight. They're doing their jobs. They don't want any special recognition. This is one of the Jeeps that they're in. But we're going to hand over this amazing zucchini bread and cookies to this soldier right over here. You can't see his face, but you can see his big muscles. All right. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. We're in the middle of we're actually in the northern, we're in the southern Shomron, the northern Binyamin region, right near Tapuach. And we're here in the middle of an intersection where it's not so far from Nablus, not so far from this Arab village that there's a lot of problems. I've just heard from the army that there's a number of problems going on, that there's some sort of controlled chaos, that although there's no commander telling people to put down their weapons or to attack here, attack there, but when it happens like a swarm of bees. They all just go after it, as like we see before. If anybody saw, again, I mentioned this before, the ambulance that blocked the Jewish resident's car from escaping the attempted lynching, that was incidental. They arrived on the scene because they're ambulance drivers. So the question remains is, how did they end up becoming part of the lynch mob? And the answer is, as I got from the army, is that they are part of this culture of chaos. And it was also said that It was also said that this ambulance driver might not be working today or tomorrow or the next day or the day after that, that he's under investigation and that the Israeli authorities are taking notice and taking care of the problem. So thank God for the state of Israel, for the Israeli soldiers, for the Jewish people, for the land of Israel. Without the land of Israel, we have nothing. And so we have to thank these soldiers every single day for everything that we have. Of course, thank also God, but the soldiers are really, they're being taken from their homes in order to, they're taken from their families in order to protect everybody else's family. So everybody, Shabbat Shalom. Thanks for taking a ride with me. Go to notobds.org, help support our work. Donations are very welcome. Take care.